Welcome to our channel. We're Jill and Charles, and we live over the river and through the woods in a yurt on a hillside in Vermont. We've had a busy couple of months on the trail cameras, so we have lots of updates on our wild neighbors. But first, let's get caught up on what we've been up to this summer. Our last major project was the cable railing that Charles installed in the spring, but we have been putting up firewood for the winter. Lots and lots of firewood. We've been picking away at that for weeks, in between doing fun things like getting into kayaking and catching up with friends and family. Each of us has been doing some contract work to make a bit of income. And Charles had an opportunity to install another battery to beef up the storage capacity of our solar system.
Am I recording?
You're recording.
We were provided a Vater battery, and since we already have a stack of server rack batteries, I told him that I would like to try that. And so we got a server rack battery from Vater that is very comparable to what we already have. Roughly 5.1 kilowatt hour storage capacity. And so we've had it hooked up a couple months maybe. So far, been very, very happy with the battery. It seems to perform very well. They have an app. You go here and you can see all the information about the current battery. You can see its percent charged, shows you all the voltages, currents, temperatures, and it'll tell you the whole list of cells and what the individual cell voltages are. So it's very cool in that way. I wish all of our batteries had that. It'd be real nice to have a whole stack of these. If you are interested in trying them out, please go through our affiliate link.
In our last episode, you met this intrepid toad who discovered the bridge to our yurt platform and visited every night during the warmest part of summer to fill his belly with insects. Our comment section was full of great toad names, but the one that stuck was Einstein. Hello, Einstein. What are you doing in there? One night, I found another toad on the platform too. But this one was a little camera shy, and I had to call it Cannonball because I watched it deliberately hop right over the edge of the bridge into the vegetation below. I know some of you are wondering whether we've seen any bears lately, and the answer is yes. We've seen them on both trail cameras again and again. We can tell there are at least 2 bears in these shots. One is older and rounder, and the other is younger and thinner with a black stripe down its nose. Fortunately, the bears are pretty cautious around people, so we've only seen these guys on camera. But one day, I found a hole right under the yurt where an anthill had been excavated, and there was a great big pile of bear dung, just in case we had any doubt about who did it. Another day, I noticed one of the trail cameras dangling at an odd angle, and it didn't take long to figure out why. Around the middle of August, we started seeing someone else on the trail camera. I'm not sure how many wild turkey moms we had coming through here, but we did get a lot of glimpses of turkey families. And the moms must have been good ones because so many of the babies made it through their early days, even though we have no shortage of predators around here. And if you stay to the very end of this video, you can watch the party this family of turkeys threw on our septic leach field, where they dug up a whole series of sandboxes for dust bathing. When I was a kid, I used to read about the adventures of people who lived in wild places and the animals they encountered there. So you can imagine how much fun it is to check the cameras every few days and see who's been visiting our home in the woods. I've also spent a lot of my adult life studying animals for a living, but I always learn something new from our wild neighbors. For example, nasturtiums make a safer substitute for hummingbird feeders in bear country. Gray foxes apparently love to travel in pairs. And when porcupines are startled or talking to each other, they make the cutest noises ever. Do you have any wild neighbors in your yard? Let us know in the comments.